Balancing, at 1 and 10, it shakes. They didn't balance them. I mean, look how much the fuck he's shaking. What are you saying? But they didn't balance them at all. The tires, they have arrived. Let's open them now. Let's open them. Giants. Nice, huh? Today we're putting some new ones on the car because I completely destroyed the others. But let me explain. There's a reason. Besides the fact that I don't know how to drive, there's also a reason. Let's see how they look right away. One. And two. A little bit. So how are they? Are they well or not? And let's take a look at them. A color I like, but also with a nice edge. I won't spoil anything for you. Let's open it and see for a moment if they're good or not. Here it is. Let me show you the back part. All black. Let's do a reveal together. I haven't seen them, guys. We're seeing them together. Attention. Wow. Nice. I'll ruin it after 30 seconds. But it's really beautiful. I mean, look at the details. But why now? Why spend all this money to buy new rims? Because all the others are completely messed up, completely ruined, and I still have the stuff in my hand. Unfortunately, I can't see out of my right eye. And they're always around. Unfortunately, the sidewalks are high. In Switzerland, they are low, but the streets are narrow. So, not being able to see, I'm always afraid of touching the cars that come at me from the left. So I move to the right and basically touch everything. This is getting really wet. Let's move it right away. Oh shit, it's all wet and they basically spit them out. Discs, eject right. Need rotation for tire wear. Left turns into right. You could almost fit a finger in on the other side. They're spitting them out again on the right, which were the ones on the left, meaning the ones that were fine before. And this is the result. There are parts where literally, not on this side, but on the other side, where you could almost fit a finger in. I mean, look here, they're really, really messed up. There are parts where it's less messed up and parts where it's more. Where you could literally fit almost a finger in. I mean, look here. They are really, really dressed up. There are parts where less and parts where more goes. Well, clearly, but I'm really scared that they'll explode after driving so many kilometers in Italy, Switzerland, and things like that. I'm really, really scared that they'll blow up. It doesn't happen, but perhaps maybe with a strong hit that I won't even notice. Aside from that, another problem is indeed very simple. This one is a bit bent, this one is more bent, and that one on the other side is completely and utterly, absolutely bent. So basically, I have 3 rims, 3 alloy wheels that are bent and need to be straightened. It cost me 100 euros each. At this point, it really doesn't make sense. That's 100, 200, 300. It really makes sense. For me, with 600 euros, I got them new. I know they're not damaged. I put them on and that's it. I don't really know what to say. Honestly, I really like them a lot. Right now you can't see them well, but in the backlight, they'll look better. They're really beautiful. Just look at them. Now we have an appointment. We're going to sort all this mess out. We have an appointment to change them. Let's go. I'll take you with me. But since it takes time anyway, first I'll show you another clip of things I fixed inside this car last week to make it even more performant, because every cheap plastic thing I stick on adds 5 horsepower to it. Obviously, you don't know that the general rule of tuning cheap plastic stuff can completely change the style of a car. And you'll see it here. And now, a big problem plaguing this Toyota which I drive is that it's not very detailed. Look at this steering wheel here. It's really cool, right? To the red part, to the carbon part, but this is just a steering wheel cover. In fact, the steering wheel was black. This part here that you see is the part that's getting damaged. It's actually an accessory, a cheap thing. I got to cover it up to make it look a bit cooler. This too, of course, isn't there. It was here, it was all black, and even these around the door handle weren't there. They were all completely black and ugly. On the other hand, thanks to Chinese websites, because there's no need to spend a fortune, no, just 3 euros. And this is the cool little accessory, almost the latest model, that you would have paid 60 euros for. If someone else had installed them, and here too, of course, this chrome part wasn't there. The problem, where is it? Since I'm driving like this slowly, the paint is coming off because, of course, it's a cheap thing. After all, I'm driving a Toyota, not a Ferrari. It can't be made in Italy. It's time to open the magical bag of the Swiss Santa from Lidl. Because they have arrived Besides the plastics and the papers, in the meantime, also the new little plastics for the car. Of course, these will go here. It's not blue, don't think wrong. It's not blue, it's just covered. But we'll make these parts chrome too and make them look much cooler. In line with this and in line with this stuff here. And now I'll show you little by little, I'll explain. But first of all, as you can see, I've already installed the first accessory, which are these rubber pieces right here that allow me to not drop anything here anymore, because it's really quite annoying. And now everything stays in place. I couldn't reach it with my really big hands, and every time I had to dig down there, and it was a mess. I can never find coins, keys, phones, everything that falls in there. So instead I chose a red color because it seemed a bit cooler to me. It slightly matches the stitching, even though this is actually wine red. This is actually a regular red, but in my opinion, it fits, it's cool. And above all, it's very functional because it prevents me from having to shout 3 or 4 curses every time. Here it is, take a look at what has arrived. And we also have this little accessory here, all nice and chrome. What do you think? Does it fit or not? Now let's assemble it. Well, if you saw the last video that came out about my car, it's a video where I explain the things that happen when I go back to Italy. I had to use this up, and if you don't know what it is, go check out the video that's right here where I'll explain it well, and I had to buy another one. This isn't a Toyota brand, but it will work just fine. It's the same, it's a really functional foam. I recommend it to you, and in any case, the links to all this stuff are in the description. Let's see if I can get them out. Here they are, the new replacement parts have also arrived. To replace these parts here, which are now old, they're almost 3 years old. This is the piece itself. Well, clearly it's a cheap plastic piece and it's also printed pretty poorly. But on this side, it's cool and it should go here. Almost perfectly fitting, there you go. Something like that. And of course, we also have these new ones here, but we have to change these for sure because the others are really old. You can see a huge difference in color. I'm already struggling to detach this red thing, and it's even harder with one hand. Well, 32 curses later, I mean, this is how it was before, and this is how I assembled it. It's way cooler like this. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I mean, this is how it is. Well, it's dirty now, but it just needs to be cleaned. This is how the car arrives. This is the original color. Without this, there's just a black anonymous steering wheel, and this is the after. What do you see? What do you think? What do you think? It's improved. It's much sportier. I have to say though, not bad. Much, much better. Now we need to do the center part here in between the two seats. Let's see if it gets better or worse. This is how it should turn out. And this, gentlemen, is the original. Oh, doesn't it look a bit cheap like this or what? Much better. Nice chrome, hoping of course that the chrome doesn't come off. And here we are. We've removed all the glue and now we need to place it right here without causing any damage. Let's see if we can get it in one go. There we go. We fit it in nicely, press it down well, and it's done. This is the final chrome part. Cool, huh? And you know, I only paid 11 euros for it. All of this, of course, all the parts. These here come directly from AliExpress. Now, all that's left is to assemble the pain in the ass bigger, meaning these accessories here, the cleaning wipes have also fallen. Basically, in that position there, we obviously want to do a good job. We need to clean it first with the wipe. It really smells like gasoline. Now we have to make it work. Oh my God, how filthy. Oh my God, how filthy. There you go. No, I mean, this is the before and this is the after, right? You can see the difference. Everything is beautiful, chromed, shiny, much, much better, huh? What do you think before and after? It goes really, really well with this, and also with this shiny central part here. But you can do it with the black rubber around a lot of stuff. I can perhaps just, and then you can make a spark. It's not that I'm a big shot, it's true that you don't pay. So, oh guys, what do you think? Spectacular is in my opinion. I'm absolutely, completely and utterly in love with it. And even some customers who were there told me that they are truly extraordinary indeed. But please, I want to know what you think about this matter. I really care about it down here. Don't be mean, please, as I genuinely like it a lot. This rim itself is already wider. Including the spacers, it finally fills that little millimeter.
as I bought some spacers that were a bit shorter to avoid exceeding the bodywork. It fits really perfectly flush and looks truly spectacular. Thanks to Claudio Gome. I wanted to thank the guys at Claudio Gome. So if you happen to be in Cesano Maderno, Claudio Gome, please go there. 80 euros for changing 4 alloy wheels. The more they put up with me, the more I can be a pain. Customer's idiot, plus of course, balancing, etc., etc., everything included. 80 euros is a really great price. In the meantime, here in Cesano, I'm not in the car, I'm on a boat. Damn, I mean, wow, what a thing, damn it. It just rained a little. Funny little story today, the day after the installation of the alloy wheels, the Carabinieri stopped me. I'll also show you the photo of the patrol that stops me. I couldn't film because, well, clearly, I mean, let's avoid any hassle. Anyway, the Carabinieri stopped me and he says, nice car, this and that, license, registration check. The night is good. He says, nice wheels, guys. Thank you, everyone. I just changed them yesterday. And he says, I see that they stick out a little at the back. So they don't really stick out at the back. I mean, yes, with the spacers. Plus, this wheel is slightly wider. It sticks out a little, but that's because the car underneath is tapered like that, so the bottom part sticks out, but it would have stuck out even without the spacers. So, at the top, it's inside the body. Yesterday, I made sure it was a millimeter inside with the guy who installed the alloy wheels, so I wouldn't have any issues in Italy. Even though, in reality, they could do it for the spacers. And he says to me, I don't think it's up to standard because I think it's sticking out. I say to him, look man, if you want to check, go ahead. He takes this little 5 cm ruler from the car, measures at the front, and it's 1 millimeter inside. He says, go to the back. It's exactly flush with the wheel. It's inside by 1 millimeter. He comes up to me, looks at me and says, nice wheels, nice car, you saved yourself by 1 millimeter. And I say, yeah man, after all, I paid for this. In the end, you always save yourself by 1 millimeter. I mean, what the hell kind of balancing did they do for me, guys? Look at 1 of 10. Look how much it's shaking, but what are you saying? But they didn't balance them at all. Tyrus. All set, guys, it's pretty much fixed. I don't know what happened. They forgot the weights or something, or maybe one fell off. Even though, well, it can happen. We had fixed it, the right wheel was completely misaligned, that's why it was literally shaking. The passenger seat was shaking when going at 110, 120, and now it's all set and that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see each other next time. Please make sure to like it, share, subscribe down in the comments. What do you think of this set of alloy wheels? For me, they're amazing, but I absolutely want to know your opinion, and we'll see each other in the next one. Video, make sure to check the link in the description too, because there are useful and cool stuff from Amazon that gets delivered right to your home. And you help support the channel, and we'll see you next time.